transition. This what y'all been missing. Sit down, pay attention, and listen. Mark and T, speaking for the culture. Welcome to the Adverb Show. Adverb Show. Welcome to the Adverb Show. Welcome to the Adverb Show. Welcome to the Adverb Show.
Welcome to the Adverb Podcast. It's your boy Ito. And I like to say to all my fans and followers, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Man, if you made it this far, you were able to wake up, I'm sure you have something to be thankful for. This is a time to really spend with your family and friends and just enjoy the day, man. Don't let nothing bother you. You want to dress good, you want to look good so you could feel good. And then hopefully you got somebody who could feed you real well so you could eat good, right? Because if she's not cooking right now, and this is the 26th, if I'm not correct, the day before Thanksgiving, I'm shooting this, she ain't cooking right now, I don't know how the food's going to taste. Now, good luck to you, because I know when I get home, there's going to be an angry woman that's saying, it's good, but I'm stressed out. And that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go wash some dishes. So I'm going to give y'all some pointers, man. Stay tuned, because as you can see how I'm dressed, we got a good episode. I know you've noticed I'm missing somebody, but he'll be back soon, I promise. I told you that the last episode, but he will really be back on the next one. I have a special guest for you today, and I guarantee you're gonna at least learn something today, because if you want to look good, look what I got on. I mean, you need to be able to take pointers and be receptive to fashion. All right, I got this guy. He is world-renowned stylist, fashion. I would say icon. We're getting the icon. Black excellence. You know we bring nothing but black excellence onto this podcast. The amazing, the cool, the flashy, JC Donaldson. Welcome to the show, JC.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show.
That,
man, happy to have you. Happy to have you.
Here.
How was the intro? Was that
very nice?
Was it fitting?
Very nice. You know, I always say I'm a simple man with exquisite taste.
Okay.
Right.
And just so you guys know, JC is my stylist. He dressed me today. He kind of keeps me looking clean, because events I go to, I really want to impress. And in order to do that, you need to have somebody who knows what they're doing. Can you introduce yourself to the crew, to the audience, and just let them know a little bit about who you are and what you do, JC? Because it's very special.
So my name is JC Donaldson. I'm the founder and designer of a brand called House of Donaldson, where we deliver confidence through custom luxury.
Hello.
Because you are the masterpiece. We just add the details.
Okay.
Some of the things in the business and pointers is like, we want to dress for the impact that you want to receive.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So time and place is very, not just time and place, but also geographical location. And we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Okay.
Even down to the climate.
Okay.
Right? Where you live.
So you've been all around the world, I would say, and have seen a lot, but also have given a lot of inspiration to other people throughout the world. Am I mistaken here?
No. I've been to, I have facilities actually. I am a world traveler.
Okay.
We have a global manufacturing facilities all around the world.
Okay.
Or I say a global infrastructure.
Okay.
We manufacture out of Portugal.
Okay.
Thailand, Asia.
Okay.
And other countries as well. Even in the good old US of A, we have a great team of folks there.
That's nice.
I've been to these places. So the biggest place that really got my style inspiration, I would say Savile Row in London.
Wow.
Right?
So London.
Yep.
Wow, that's big.
That's the finest, world's finest tailors.
Okay. So you're a stylist.
Both.
You're also a designer. What's the difference?
Well, I'm both. I would call myself more like a fashion architect.
Okay.
Per se, right?
Okay.
Because when I started in the business, I was just a fashion blogger.
Okay.
So I was an enthusiast about fashion. I was always a snazzy dresser. Always. Yeah. From even a little boy, I was always well put together.
Yes,
there's a joke, and we'll give you the picture later. I was born in a tie.
Really?
And that actually is true.
What?
So
how does that happen?
I don't know. So my dad.
So you were born.
There's a picture of me like in a just been a couple months old. Me and my dad are matching, right? Okay. And I have a little tie on. My dad has a tie. So I've always been drawn into, what we call in the business the sartorial kind of style, right? The elegant style of dressing well. I enjoyed it a lot. From being a couple months old all the way to 4 and now I'm an adult. So it's just been a thing. Yeah, I had no idea. It's a bonus thing a bonus part of my life is become a global fashion designer.
Okay. Wow. So where are you originally from? Where did the fashion, I guess, inspiration come for you?
It came from my mother.
Okay.
She came with an idea.
Okay.
I was in my 20s, in my mid-20s. It was called a brand called Being Dapper, which is still around.
Okay.
We're going to be doing a couple updates with it.
Okay.
But the Being Dapper was a blog.
Okay.
And it went like this: Being Dapper is a lifestyle. So we cover a couple different topics.
Yeah.
I would travel randomly to wherever part of the country, like London, like I was talking about, Canada, Montreal.
Okay. Wow.
Do a quick video on YouTube. They were terrible.
Wow.
And I would talk about wherever city I went to, San Francisco, and talk about, again, fashion, etiquette, financial literacy, and I think it was a fourth topic I think I'm missing.
Okay.
But nevertheless, just these topics of, and travel, right?
Okay.
What to do, what not to do, where to go, how to have fun, and all that good stuff. Because what I saw was, and again, we have a single parent household going on right now. That's why my mom brought it up. Okay. And these little tips on like how to tie a tie.
Yes.
That was missing, right?
Got you.
How to put things together. That was missing. So my mom said, hey, why don't you come on the blog? And that's how things kind of got started, which transcended into a brand.
Okay. So trends now. I see a trend that is I guess the kids are doing the quarter zip. Tell me about the quarter zip and why. I just see young black men doing the quarter zip. And for me, it's like, you're not YNs. I'm going to applaud it. It's a good fashion trend. It's been going on for a while, but why do you think it's getting traction these days? And what do you think about the quarter zip?
Quarter zips have been around. I wear quarter zips. I mean, quarter zips have been around for a very, very long time.
Okay.
It's in the style. It's a timeless. What they've done is anything you can pretty much with social media and technology and the algorithm, the more you feed it, the bigger the monster grows, right?
Yeah.
So that's really what it is. But the quarter zip is a classic, timeless piece that you could wear to the office anywhere. It's business casual.
Yes,
right?
correct.
It keeps you warm in the fall, keeps you warm if depending on where you're over in Arizona. So keeps you warm in the winters out here. But it's really nice. You can wear it with a tie or without a tie. You can wear it with a V-neck, some khakis, chinos. Okay. Chinos are like colorful khakis.
Got it.
Some loafers or dress shoes. I mean, pretty much it's a good universal fit.
Okay. Can you bust a myth that we might have still going on? And that's wearing white after Labor Day. Can you wear white after Labor Day? Should you? Is that a fashion no-no still, or is that kind of just an older generation?
I always say teach his own. Do you, but also know your audience, right? Know what rooms you're walking into. If it's appropriate, you definitely don't wear white. One place you don't wear white is a wedding,
right? And you just got married. Congratulations! Thank you so much. The wedding was wonderful. Everybody there was just, stunning. You really did your thing. You dressed me, and I appreciate it because I looked really good.
No, sure did.
I looked really good. So speaking of dressing me, you also dressed me. Tell me a little bit about what I got on. Just explain to the people what you were thinking and why you felt like this was the right. Because I just put it on. I'm just a model. Look at me. I'm just a model. So
he's wearing some derby shoes here. I feel like these are always the down to the shoe, right? Timeless. They have like a burnished look to them, so they're great. You can wear this with gray. You can wear that with a navy.
Okay,
you're killing it with.
You told me the navy.
Khaki.
Yes.
Yep. And then you're rocking I told you to rock a navy velvet jacket.
Yes.
And it's timeless.
I want to point this out. If you guys can see this little lapel. There's a very interesting story to this. Can you elaborate on this? Because every man should have a good little lapel, right?
Not just lapels. I just say accessories in general.
Okay.
But the lapel can
tell a little story about this.
Oh yeah,
this special guy.
So that is where I got my start, right? So we'll take you back to 2016. After I had moved to Phoenix in 2014. And I went to Phoenix Fashion Week. I was just blogging. Okay. And I remember the lady. Her name is Kim. She is the shout out to Phoenix Fashion Week.
I remember her. Yes.
She met her at the
at the polo tournament.
Me, to be a fashion designer. Again, I was not interested. I was just interested in blogging.
Okay.
She kept giving me pamphlets about Phoenix Fashion Week in the boot camp program.
Got it.
and really talked about the business of fashion and how it could jumpstart your brand. I had nowhere where to start, so I had a flower lapel like that.
Yeah.
I got inspired, went home, made a couple, wore them at work. People thought they were pretty neat.
Yeah.
Then something just came over me, right? One day, I think this is 2016, I went over to, shout out to Brothers Tailors in Phoenix, and pitched Brothers Tailors this flower lapel accessory. I said, I think, because I did a runway show prior to, also shout out to Persona Clothing in Dallas, Texas.
Hello.
They gave me my first opportunity to put the flower lapels on their suits, on their custom suits. You know, Derek did. And then I got bold, and I was like, okay, well, I think I got a product. So I went over to Brothers Tailors. I never forget, it was so super hot. Phoenix is crazy hot, 110 degrees. I was in a polyester.
And that's hot to you, 110?
Yeah, I was in a polyester suit. We'll talk about a little bit about materials and why, right? It's so hot. So the polyester, just for retrospect, is an insulator. Polyester is a synthetic based. It's a bulletproof fabric, but it comes from an oil base. Okay. So it's gonna heat you up.
Yes.
You make it in most like fast fashion.
Got it.
Which is really not great for the environment, but it gets the job done.
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
So when you're wearing that stuff, especially in high heat, you're gonna burn up.
Yeah.
That's why, like right now, I'm wearing this is 100% wool Italian. Okay. So it's breathable. It comes from an animal. Okay. That's why I talk about you get what you pay for.
Got it.
And what your suit, what you make your suits out of, it doesn't matter, and even down to the mill. But we'll get into that. But going back to the lapel. So anyway, went to Brothers Taylor, said, hey, I got this lapel flower. They looked at it, and I thought it was going to just laugh at me. And they said, give me a second. So they talked to his father, and they said, he came back and said, man, we like this. Can you make 200? I said, 200 in a week. Wow. And I was like, yeah. I only had like 10 prototypes. Wow. So, man, I got on my hustle, got on my grind, and made it happen.
And it's about hustle, y'all. It's really about hustle. So that's how that started. Yep. So you do make these. Where could somebody find these? Where could somebody find you if they need to find you?
You can find me on houseofdonaldson.com. Okay. You can book an appointment there. There's a deposit required. Okay. We don't do split payments or anything like that. Okay. You know. Okay. All up front. When you go to Neiman Marcus or Louis Vuitton, you pay up front. That's the same thing. I am what you call a luxury brand. You know, Being Dapper was the start, and House of Donaldson is the grand finale, right? Okay. So there's a difference between having a brand and luxury. Got you. We are quiet luxury. Yes. If you know, you know. Yes. We cut with meals, the best meals. So like I said, traveling around the world, I also brokered a lot of great relationships with some of the best meals in the world. That includes Rada, Laura Piani, Scabal. Scabal is what Tom Ford suits are made out of. Wow. That's the mill, right? Wow. So these are legacy brands. Dormil. Dormil is a French brand. French meals, you know, so these are high-end things. So
it's more of if you know, you know. This is quiet. What do you call it?
Quiet luxury.
Quiet luxury.
Quiet luxury. Shh. So yeah.
Tell nobody. This is exclusive for you.
We also make shoes as well.
I know that. And is that Italian? Painted, hand painted shoes?
We make those in Spain.
Wow.
Yeah, we make those in Spain.
So as dapper as you want to get, Donaldson JC is the guy you need to go to. Yeah. Now, I got a question for you. So say you're a young man like me, and you want to get started. What is your starter kit?
For sure, 3 suits for sure.
Okay.
Black, navy, and gray.
Okay, black, navy, and gray suits. You need to have those in your closet, okay?
Yeah, because then you can mix and match those.
Okay.
You know, you saw Steve Harvey.
Yes, I remember him.
About that.
Yeah.
But again, it don't even have to really be custom, but again, not when you buy ready to wear suits, you can get from Goodwill, whatever. But here's another part. The other starter, you said have you a good tailor.
Yeah, right.
Please.
Right.
Make sure the clothes fit.
Yes, that's right.
And when I mean fit, I mean, you know, can this camera see all the way up?
Yeah.
For a full outfit?
Yeah.
Can it see me if I get up?
Yeah, it can see you. Yeah. He'll zone into you.
Your suit should fit like this.
Okay.
You know, sleeves should look, right there. You know, so I'm saying like, get you a good tailor.
Yes.
You know, most importantly, that way your suit fits appropriate.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean like just because you don't have a whole lot of money to spend, doesn't mean that you cannot get it tailored.
Yes.
So it costs you a little bit of money on the alterations, but it's totally worth it.
Okay.
You can get you a high-end suit, softly used, and then get you a tailor. It makes all the world of a difference.
Okay. So again, what would you say is the main things? The 3 suits you need: gray, blue, navy blue, any blue?
Yeah, no. Gray, navy, and black, not
and
cobalt.
Okay. All right, and then what else would you need other than that? Just to be able to, like, shoes. What kind of shoes would you need to be able to throw in with that?
Brown and black.
Okay, get you a brown pair of shoes and
black.
black.
Like you can get you a derby. This is a derby coat or an Oxford.
Okay.
Those are timeless.
Okay.
I would get you a black and brown loafer like I'm wearing.
Okay.
Can't mess these up. Get you some no-show socks.
Got you.
Amazon.
Sometimes I just like to not wear any socks at all.
You can do that, but
I gotta make sure my ankles
remember,
is greased up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But when you wear the no-show socks because you're a living organism.
Gotcha.
So when you're sweating inside your shoes, the
moisture,
and the oils and everything else is going to eat through the shoe.
Gotcha.
That's why you wear the no-show socks.
Okay.
So you can get the look.
Okay.
Make sure you're wearing some socks.
Got it. Let's continue on.
And then let's continue on. But
in general, why is it important to look good, to be dapper?
Minorities, everybody.
Everybody.
My dad. Shout out to. Sergeant Donaldson, he used to say, and this is when I was a kid, when I was getting in trouble, la-di-da to everybody. I know that's country, but la-di-da to everybody. I mean, that means including all men, young, old, whatever.
Okay.
It's never, especially when I was in Europe.
Yeah.
Boy, listen, Mr. Still Your Girlfriend, them older gentlemen, they were clean.
Yeah, because
all the time. Traveling, they never stepped out the house looking crazy. They again, you never know.
I feel like we're bringing that back.
Mm-hmm. But, again, know your audience.
Correct.
It's okay to go to the grocery store in a nice, polo shirt, but just be put together.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to notice. Make sure you're well groomed. You're talking about being dapper, right? Your nails are trimmed.
Yeah.
You got the right deodorant, right cologne. Just because your friend is wearing that cologne doesn't mean it's your cologne. I suggest going to Macy's, Dillard's, Neiman Marcus and learn about those too. It's the whole experience of you.
Yeah.
How do you want people to experience you? Do you care? Because if you don't care about yourself, people will kind of worry about, if you don't care about yourself, they probably like, well, you don't care about nothing.
Lastly, we just came from the polo tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Can we talk about the events real quick that you have been invited to? I mean, this is some 007 stuff, guys. This is different.
Yeah.
The circles you walk in and you're around, I'm just honored to be around and looking good at the same time.
Yeah,
so tell me about the polo event that you had, I guess the fashion show at, correct?
Yep. It was with Phoenix Fashion Week. It's the annual, I think it's the 11th or 12th annual Bentley Polo Tournament in Scottsdale at Westworld.
Okay.
I've been a part of that since I started as a fashion designer. I launched my full collection in 2018.
Okay.
And I put my first full collection on that polo. I usually launch my spring stuff.
Got you.
This year it was all men's.
Okay.
But it's a phenomenal tournament. You get to see the Arabian horses, the champagne. It's a nice day outside. Great tents. Barrett Jackson's there. A lot of beautiful exotic cars. You have a beautiful car by also, by the way.
Thank you.
You can display it.
It was a wonderful event. There was different venues that sold products. Sure. I mean, it was just an amazing event all around. Now, since we're in the season of thankfulness and celebration, what would you say you're thankful for? I know you just got married, so let's start off the right foot.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, definitely thankful for my wife and my family. I am thankful for, my having a wonderful family that would raise me correctly.
Yeah, correct. Straight out of Texas.
Right.
Hello.
Thank you for my new family.
Oh man, honored. We're honored.
You guys are phenomenal. You guys really embrace me, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm also just
and you paid a great dowry.
See, that's a whole other episode.
I'm Nigerian. I'm just gonna real quick.
Lord, that's
I'm Nigerian.
A whole other episode, bro.
We as Nigerians put him through the ringer to take one of our flowers.
Yes, indeed.
And you gave a wonderful dowry. I saw the blood, sweat, and tears you put into the dowry. So we appreciate that, a part of our family.
Absolutely.
And we are more than happy to have you and honored to have you as a part of our family. And for me to call you a brother, cousin-in-law, it's an honor for me because you're a dapper guy. I thought I'd just throw that out there.
I appreciate
and
that.
I'm thankful for you. If you're gonna get to me, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for my wife who's slaving away, like I said, in the kitchen right now. It's Thanksgiving Eve and she's slaving away in the kitchen right now.
Yep.
And if your girl ain't slaving away, the food ain't probably gonna be good. She needs to be a little stressed.
That's true.
If she's a little stressed, them yams, they're gonna hit. They're gonna hit.
Work.
And so we're becoming older too. I'm about to be 40 in about 3 months. I'm gonna be 40 years old, y'all.
Yep.
What's changed? What changes for you at 40?
I think really I would say your health, really. I
Yeah.
think you really focus
That
on
was a
that.
good one. That was a good one.
And also like the power of no.
Yeah.
Learn how to use it really, really well.
Yeah.
Because you're balancing that, because you only can be so many places so many times.
Mm-hmm.
And do is really like again, when you know, like
Yeah.
you know what, that I can't do that right now.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna disappoint someone.
Yeah.
But it's gonna help your health overall.
Yes.
You're not gonna be stressed out about it.
Yes.
So you just kind of learn how to like let that go.
Yeah.
And move on.
Okay.
And I think that's, and like also decluttering your mind.
Yes.
And getting your head right. Like reading more.
Yeah.
Like you might be reading more, planning more.
Yeah.
Being more structured.
Yes.
I think in your 40s you really like dial in.
Yeah.
To what matters, especially like you said, family.
Yeah.
And what that really looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, we're always running, trying to get the money, but a lot of times we just completely forget about the moments.
Yes, the time. I was thinking that as you said it.
So
awesome.
It does take time to build whatever, the
it
discipline,
does.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But also have that balance, right? And I feel like in 40s you're going to find that.
Yeah. Wow. Well, good answer.
Mm-hmm.
I would say for me, things that I look forward to, that because I'm gonna be 40, I'm looking forward to gardening. It's something that I've been taking up into my late 30s, going into my 40s. I'm seeing that I'm doing a lot of gardening. Mm-hmm. Medication. I'm taking meds at night, drinking water at night. Yep. That to get back to the health thing. I'm just trying to be healthy. I'm trying to think healthy. I'm trying to anticipate the needs of my family now, that I have a little more time. Sure. I'm 20 years into my career, so I'm kind of falling back a little bit and doing more of the overseeing and less of the on the ground work. Yeah. So experiences. Would you say, does sleep? You're 40. Okay. Would you say sleep is more attractive than it was in your 30s?
I would say. Sleep is.
Okay.
But let me say this: invest into a good bed.
Okay.
In your 40s, right? We were talking about investing in the stock market and all that.
Yeah.
Because you spend a significant amount of sleep.
Yes.
So as much time as you spend awake, you spend I think you spend like 1/4 of your life asleep. Right. So a good amount of sleep on the right bed. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Will really, and we just with our after our wedding, right? That was one of the investments that we made. It's for our brand new bed, and it is amazing. Wow! I mean, oh my gosh! Like
I go out with you sometimes.
The clarity. Oh, I'm gonna be sharp.
I think as I'm getting into my 40s, I've never been so excited to go to bed. Yeah, I'm telling you, like I look forward to going to bed now.
When you start I think in your 20s and 30s you fight sleep.
Yeah,
and then I think in your 40s definitely embrace it, because you're gonna need you, because a lot of times it's not really the way you hit like you're taking a hit at something, right? Business or whatever. It's the power. Yeah. Because again, you're trying to break something. You're trying to break into something. Yep. You're trying to build something, but you don't got any energy. So that's why
it's important.
So for your health regimen, your sleep, your water intake, all that stuff
is
matters.
Very important.
Because I mean, again, you do a lot of damage, I think, in your 20s
I'm
and 30s.
telling you. And so you kind of want to reverse a little bit, but also maintain. What are some don'ts in your 40? So speaking of fashion, I want to know, are we able to wear Jordans in our 40s if we're not playing basketball?
If you want to. I mean, like I said, but I mean,
to each his own, right?
I'm not knocking it. I mean, what I'm saying is, like lifestyle. Yeah. So I mean, do Jordans like fit your lifestyle? If so, I mean, are you gonna wear them to church? Maybe not. I guess you could. I mean, you grown. You got to ask these questions. Yeah. Whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm saying, is this serving my future? Yes. Or is this rescinding to me in the past? Of a place that I'm no longer at. It's okay to graduate. I think you're talking about in your 40s. It's okay to graduate some stuff. Yeah. It's again, learn to let go. You're right. And then move on to something. Not that you're better or that's beneath you or something. It's just that this time you're moving with maturity, and wisdom, that you never had when you were younger. So do something special as you go older, right? 50, 60. Yeah. Do something great for yourself in the future today. And I think you can do that. You don't have to wait till you're 40. Yeah. You can start right now. But again, if that's not going to help you in your future, that's leave it be. And trying to restructure your closet. That's what I'm here for.
Hello. And are you considered unk? I'm going to be 40. I don't.
Yeah, definitely.
I think
most definitely. Yeah.
Okay, you're
sure.
unk.
I'm okay
I'm
with
unk
that.
too.
Yep.
Okay, so unks,
Grown.
we look good for unks. What is it with the millennials that we just age so well? You know what I mean? What is it?
Selective. We're the. I feel like we're the generation that are really choosy about a lot of different things.
Got it.
That we just don't say okay to everything.
Yes.
We look in the food. Oh, that's like they removed like the red dye
from
Cheetos.
The yes.
Hey, is that genetically modified?
That's right.
I don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
And so we're actually being very vocal, and we got to continue. Even the Generation Z, right?
Yes, correct.
They got to everybody. Each generation needs to be vocal and loud about what they're going to tolerate.
Yes.
In Europe, it's like to use corn syrup, you go to prison for that.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I was in Europe. It's like it is a criminal offense.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just something to think about.
Yeah.
And again, we got to keep doing that. That way we can keep looking younger,
Okay.
Or,
right.
be destroyed,
Well,
crazy.
I'm so happy that I made it this far. Again, to close out what I'm thankful for, I'm happy that I was able to make 40. For people like us from where we come from, making 40 is a milestone.
Absolutely.
And it's something you should be thankful for. So if you have nothing else to be thankful for, guys, just be thankful you're still breathing. You're still able to watch us, entertain you, and look good while we're doing it.
Absolutely.
So speaking of watching, as I'm getting older, I'm prioritizing things that matter to me, right? LeBron James is going to be retiring. And I've been watching him since 2003 when I was in high school. That's 20 plus years. He's back. I didn't know if he's going to be able to come this season, but he's back. Savannah said, this is it. You have one more season. You need to get your ass on home. Do you think LeBron's going to be here again next season? He's going to be playing?
I think so.
You think so?
I mean, he has a lot of heart in it. I think historically he's the only player has played this amount of many seasons.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's been doing it since high school.
Tell me something about LeBron's fashion.
LeBron dresses pretty well.
Okay.
When it's time to put it on, he
put it on.
Right, like I said, he dresses for his audience.
Yes, he does.
It's a premiere or fashion show or something like that. They're having
so that's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
You gotta know what you're doing and where you're going, and to know what to put on. Correct?
Absolutely, that's correct.
Okay, all right.
Absolutely.
Well, I like to segue a little bit to the NBA. Who's your team? We can start there. You watch much basketball?
Honestly, I'll be 100 with you. I'm not really a sports guy.
Okay, and that's okay. And that's okay.
No, we play some golf though.
Okay. Yeah. So golf is what we get into. How was that? Is that something that you feel like as your 40s?
It's very important. No, I mean it's the golf is the game of business.
Okay.
I feel like all gentlemen should learn that game.
Okay.
For sure, because it's gonna, it's gonna really help you in your career.
Yeah.
It's gonna help you network even at a stronger level. I mean, it's a gentleman's game.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
I know that everybody's playing right now pickleball, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
But golf is always gonna be timeless.
Okay.
Yep.
So as I was speaking about Mr. LeBron James, year 23. He's in the Emirates Cup. So this is a tournament that the NBA put on the last couple years.
Okay.
I would say from me watching it, and I'm just talking to you, but also talking to the audience, this season is a great season. Not only because it's one of LeBron's last seasons, but we're also into the Cup. The tournament was made. They just started a couple weeks back. Right now, LA is undefeated. I think Orlando is also undefeated. The Thunder are undefeated. And those are going to be my top 3 picks for taking it all. Again, Detroit, great team. I think they have Cunningham, who's a great player. I just don't feel like they're going to win the Cup. Detroit probably will go to the playoffs. How far they go, I don't know. Teams to watch for, Golden State looking good. Okay. I would say this is the end of the Big 3 era or the super team era. Okay. I say that because I feel like with SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder, they are a different pedigree. They go more of youth, fundamentals, and just playing as a team, a five-player team. Okay. And so for that, they won the championship last year. I'm going to go ahead and give some predictions, y'all. This is a basketball podcast. Yeah. I would say right now, The Thunder is going to win the cup. The Thunder's most likely going to win the championship.
Nice.
I would say the Lakers look good to me. They look good. But I feel like Luka still has a little bit of a growing curve. He's a great shooter. His defense, he's came back a little skinnier. His defense is a little suspect still. I see LeBron playing a little more defense, him coming into his role a little bit. So I feel like the Lakers will go, I can say they're going to be up there. I don't know if they're going to make the finals, the Western Conference Finals, but I know who isn't, and that's the Dallas Mavericks. You're from Texas, so don't take no offense. But I'm going to say Dallas. Dallas, you're not looking good. You're not looking good. Anthony Davis, where are you at, Anthony? I had high hopes for you. I was sitting across from Bubba Dub a while ago, and he told me Dallas is a good team. Dallas might go far.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to – I don't think – they might make the playoffs, but it's – 6-7. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do here. I don't know what they're gonna do. 6-7.
Sports are funny like that. You know,
they are.
They get. You know, you think.
Yeah.
I've seen games with the Cardinals, and I'm like, man, they got it.
Yeah.
And literally, right at the very 30, like at the very end.
Yeah.
Things change.
This is what. This is the picture that we're trying to paint for y'all. If you can see it, you'll be better off.
Yep.
This is your boy Ito with the Adverb Podcast. I'm here with Most Dapper, J.C. Donaldson from House of Donaldson, which he owns and operates, and that is worldwide. If you want to look like us, stay tuned. This is your boy Ito. I'm out. Happy holidays. Peace.